spoiling it, Ruth.
I'm glad I did.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Good morning. How you doing? Pat is here. Mariah is here. We are going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff today here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Appreciate you ladies being here today. We're going to talk about the FMH Foundation and the expansion of the Fairfield Memorial Hospital. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so because there's a lot of stuff going on, isn't there?
Oh, always.
always a lot of stuff. And before we get to that, I want to welcome you again to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV up in Effingham and here in Flora and down in Sisney, Fairfield, Jeff, Albion, West Salem on Channel 100. Over in Salem on Channel 99 or 97, take your pick. I think you get your choice. So that's cool. What is going on in your neighborhood today? Now you guys are off the screen, so you go ahead and relax and you do what smoke them if you got them, whatever you want to do. What's going on around the area? I left my paperwork over there, I think, somewhere. Doggone it. Where did I leave that? I may not have left it.
No, History of Foundation.
No, that's not it. Well, I tell you what, let's do. What I can fake my way through this, Pat. Come on back over here. I'm good at this. What today is, there are really no community events even to tell you about today. It's a kind of a weird deal, with December. Everybody usually has all kinds of fun stuff. Of course, right now with the quarantine stuff, nobody's able to do too much on the out and about, but there are a few things to tell you about. And I might ask you one thing. Pat did not expect this. I might ask you, how's the Volunteers for Progressive Fairfield thing going on down in the park down there? They got a big crowd going through there all the time?
Okay, to start with, I am not a member of Volunteers for Progressive.
You're not in there anymore?
No, but I'm hearing great things, crowds every night, the lights are, I tell you what, that park, Chris Jenkins and his crew do an amazing job. The lights, the Hope Bridge is beautiful this year.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, they've got activities going. I know there's stuff going this weekend. I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. That's okay. I was just, I just figured you used to be involved in the VPF, didn't you? Or were you involved with the chamber more, or what were you involved in, man?
I've been in this and that.
I was going to say, I thought you'd been in everything, Pat.
See, I wanted to leave something,
That's nice. Leaving stuff for the younger people to hang out with. Well, I didn't mean to say younger people, for other people.
Okay, yeah, all right.
That's exactly what I meant to say was other people. But I know that's going on down in Fairfield today in the Leo French Park. You can go into Effingham. There are a couple of different, they've had a couple of different things going, and one of them up there, their Winter Wonderland, you can vote on on what you think should win. They've got like a house contest and stuff, so that's on Facebook, so go to that. You'll find all that kind of thing. What else is going on here on December 16th? This is Wednesday, December 16th. This is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I see. This
That's
is one.
my day.
This is one we can get fired up about. Exactly right. I could get entirely fired up about that. I've got a picture up there of fondue as folks are covering strawberries and covering looks like some cake. Pieces of cake. I like to get the pretzels. I've even got more. Well, see now there we've got the national the chocolate covered. Those are bananas, aren't they?
Looks like
Are those frozen bananas?
I bet so.
Oh yeah.
Or marshmallows with some caramel.
Ooh, I hadn't really thought about that. Oh, and there's even more. Looks like somebody down there at the bottom is covering up licorice, which I'm not sure I'd be a big fan of. But if it's a chocolate, you're not going to hurt. Yeah. Potato chips, I've got a real issue with. I don't know though that I would like chocolate covered potato chips.
I've had them.
Really?
They're good.
And they are. You've got that sweet salty thing going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. Yum.
I hadn't thought about the sweet salty thing. I will have to give that one a shot here whenever I get it. Some other things up there on looks like orange slices. I don't know if those are tangerine slices. I'm guessing. Of course, the easiest thing to me is are those gummy bears? Those are gummy bears.
Those are tangerines.
No, I mean on the left or the
See, I'm
far.
not a gummy bear fan.
Yeah, I think I'd be. I don't like the tartness. Is that bacon down there at the bottom?
Yeah.
I see. Now that's like a dream come true.
Oh.
Chocolate covered bacon would be amazing.
No, I'll do the potato chips. You can have the bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll split. I'm fine with that. I'll take the bacon whenever you want to give the bacon my way. One other thing going on today, this is National Barbie and Barney Backlash Day. On this day, folks, the parents, by the way, for the most part, try to shut the kids up from listening to Barney music or something like that. I'm not that cool a holiday, but I haven't had children, so I don't know about this Barney music stuff. And Barney wasn't around probably when your kids were small.
No.
Were you raised with Barney?
I was raised with Barney.
Can you sing Barney is I love you, you love me? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot, but yep, that's it.
Yeah. So but you don't and Barbie, why would there be any backlash for Barbie? That's the other. I guess
I don't
because
know. I have quite the Barbie collection. So
you have, do you?
I did.
Well, see, I think the thing is, I think parents maybe, I think they set the day up maybe because parents thought they'd been buying too many Barbies over the course of time. Could that be I mean, maybe your parents were into that. I don't know, into buying you all kinds of Barbie stuff.
I just had a lot of accessories for them, so that was the fun
Did you
part.
ever have the car?
Yes, I did.
Did you
Did
have
you-
the house?
I did.
Did you have the car that you could ride too, as well as the car that they could ride in? No. See now, the car that you could, the little Barney Jeep or Barbie Jeep that came out later. I think we got that for my nieces, and that
My
was.
favorite one was I had a shopping cart one. So it's like I was going to the grocery store because it would beep. I could like scan items.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. See now, I don't understand the backlash for that. It makes no sense. That also brings us to another thing. This is December is National Bingo Birthday Month, and folks are reminded of Bingo Birthday Month because usually in December they have we have all kinds of parties to go to and holiday gatherings. I've got a bingo card here for a holiday gathering. Oops, what I hit the wrong button. I got a bingo card for a holiday gathering. I think I can, usually the last Christmas parties I've been to, I could probably burn through that thing pretty quickly. I've always seen somebody wearing sequins at that mistletoe makeout, I don't think I'd find. Eggnog, do you ever go to a holiday party with eggnog?
Have been, yes.
What's the I've tried it. It's terrible. Why would anybody drink eggnog anyway, even at the holidays? It makes no sense to me. Do you like it?
It's okay. I have found something I like better. Holiday custard. It's richer, creamier.
Like a drink of custard? Is that what it is?
It's a step up from eggnog.
Really? So it's less milky or something?
Or maybe instead of milk they use cream.
That might be.
Yeah,
I don't know. That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, it's higher in calories, so of course I like it better.
Of course, it's so much better then. Hey, we're going to talk about Fairfield Memorial Hospital. They've got an expansion going on, and we'll do that when we return. You're watching a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Pat Kenshalo is here. Mariah Case is here. Back right after this. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Put the serious face on. Put the face on. Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guests today, down there on the end, it's Pat Kenshalo. Here in the middle, it's Mariah Case. And they are with the Fairfield Memorial Hospital Foundation. We are going to talk today about, I don't know if you've noticed it if you've driven through Fairfield, as we've got people all the way from Effingham down to Fairfield and over to West Salem and Albion and Mount Carmel now. People may not often drive through there, but there's a large building going up right now in Fairfield. What is that all about? What's that big building going up down there, Pat?
It's a little construction project.
There's a little construction project.
Can't really miss it.
There's the Fairfield Memorial Hospital is expanding, and we're going to talk about that a little bit today, along with all kinds of other things. Okay, Pat. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Mariah, welcome to the show. I appreciate you guys both being here. Thank you so much. Pat, you have been involved with the Fairfield Memorial Hospital and the foundation for it since, I'm not going to ask you to name the date, but I'm just going to be, it's more than 1 decade. How's that sound?
Actually, it's probably a little over 3 decades.
Is that right? Uh-huh. You have already been honored, I know, as by the community as by putting in a particular number of hours with the Fairfield Memorial Hospital Auxiliary. Mm-hmm. How many was it at the time, and how many more hours do you think you have? I was thinking it was 18,000 hours back when, because I was at the meeting whenever they gave her the award, and it was kind of fun because she was a little surprised.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the chamber dinner.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was going to make it up on stage that night.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
How many hours do you think you've put into that?
I'm not
Well, the auxiliary keeps track, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, she's over. She was last time we did it was over 11,000.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over Yeah, I think, I don't know, 11,000. I don't do it for the hours. I do it because I enjoy giving back.
Well,
And I love our hospital. So.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the foundation is entirely apart from the auxiliary.
Yes.
The auxiliary, how you help out as the auxiliary part, and how you and the other folks, all the organization helps out is what do they do? I mean, they basically make sure people go to the right place and stuff like that. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we tell you where to go.
Tell you where to go.
in a very nice way.
We have to go over that.
Sometimes it's difficult, I suspect, to stay nice when you're telling somebody where.
No, we give directions. We run the little hospital gift shop, and we run inter-office correspondence from different departments, paperwork. Of course, we love to deliver flowers and mail.
Well, that's the thing.
We deliver newspapers.
This is why I'm asking you about this. I didn't know if everybody knew what that organization was, or if you're ever open for volunteers for that, because I'm presuming. I would think that a lot of the folks who work in the auxiliary are former employees maybe of the hospital, but there are probably a lot of people out in the communities who do not realize what auxiliaries are for.
We, as you say, we are volunteer. We are expected to be there when it's our time to work.
Sure.
I really don't know that a lot of them are former hospital employees. We have
No kidding.
No, we
A lot
have
of it's community-driven.
retired teachers. We've had a couple of people retired from a bank.
Retired business people.
Yeah, business people. They just, they want to give back. Like myself, they love the hospital. They don't want to sit at home and be a couch potato. They want to still feel useful.
Yeah.
And it's a very enjoyable thing to do. We do have to follow all of the HIPAA rules
Sure.
as far as
you can't say when you see me limping in there with my knee hanging off or something like that. You can't go on Facebook and say Bruce Dickey just lost his knee.
Right, yeah, that's a no-no.
That's a no-no. All right, well that's fine. Tell me, okay, so I just bring that up because people may not realize the foundation is entirely different from that. What's the foundation do? And give me a little history on the FMH
Okay.
Foundation. And Mariah, I'll get to you. I swear.
You're fine.
She's the executive director. She's here for a reason, but she hasn't been there as long as Pat has.
Yes,
true.
and I will say the hospital the volunteers, we do fundraising also, like bake sales and stuff. But the foundation, we've had a hospital foundation since I'm going to say mid-'80s maybe, and we originally started as to help put a positive community
A spin.
back in things. I don't know if you remember, there was a time when we had several doctors. They'd come in and they'd leave, and they'd come in and they'd leave.
Yeah, I do.
We were kind of-
That was about the early
yeah.
80s, wasn't it?
And so it wasn't a good spin for the hospital, because it's like, why do I want to go there? Because if I start with a doctor, he's not going to stay.
I got a
that
couple of
sort thing.
names. I got a couple
Yeah.
of doctor names that are popping into my head.
So anyway, that was our original start, and we have since evolved into a fundraising. And I don't want to say just fundraising. We want to, like we had $1 million campaign when we.
Well, capital improvement
yes,
is
capital
more what you're
improvement
probably.
campaign,
I mean,
yes.
fundraising campaign, but the funds that you raise are used for
100%
Yeah.
stays in the hospital.
capital. Capital. I mean, and this isn't expenses. I mean, this is not the you're not.
We're not paying Mariah's
You're not.
salary.
Well, yeah, you're not paying. You're not helping pay for. You're not helping pay the staff or or anything like that.
Right.
You're buying capital.
We are, and we buy the volunteers. We may buy wheelchairs or something.
Right.
The foundation, we will buy operating room equipment or major, something.
Technology.
$100,000 or technology.
Some kind
that type
of some kind of MRI machine
Yes,
or
major-
a mammogram machine or
Yes,
something.
yes, major expenses.
Major expenses.
Yeah,
Well, I tell you what,
pretty
let's
much
do.
equipment.
We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, I want to know a little bit more about the major equipment that they have that you have purchased for the hospital, as well as we're going to get into the plans for this new the new wing. Is that what we're calling it, or is it too big for a wing?
I think it's too big for a wing. It's a 3-story wing.
It's a big wing. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, back after these words.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive hit track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on. I'll tell you the one thing before you leave. Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. My guests today down there, it is Pat Kenshalo, and right here, it is Mariah Case. Mariah Case, by the way, is the executive director of the Fairfield Memorial Hospital Foundation. Thank you so much for being here. I'll let her talk here in a second. All right, so the FMH Foundation started in the early '80s, and it was whenever it was to redo a little bit of the reputation of the hospital after losing some of the doctors. Lofton is the name that keeps popping in.
Eugene Lofton.
Eugene Lofton is the name. There was a little bit of a black mark at that point. That's 30 years ago. He's probably a wonderful person and doing very well somewhere else right now. And God bless him that he's somewhere else. I didn't say that. I guess I did say that. Over the years, can you recall some of the major purchases, other than including, I guess, the expansion back in 1998? Was that when it was?
That sounds about right. That was $1 million campaign,
yeah.
And that was, the community, as they always do, blessed us with $1 million.
And that was to build. Wasn't that to build the emergency room out in front and all that kind of?
That wing.
That wing.
Yes, that was a wing.
Yeah.
But we've We purchased Wi-Fi for the entire hospital. We, when the kitchen renovations were done, we were a major contributor in that. We've bought equipment for the radiology department. Pretty much every department, I think.
Let's explain really quickly the importance of Wi-Fi. This is not just for the patients in their rooms with their telephones to be able to make sure that they can play Angry Birds, is it?
Not at all. No, and Mariah may need to help me on this. It's the doctors, the medical staff use it continually.
The equipment now, Mariah, is not exclusively, but pretty much all the new equipment is folks will be are notified by internet, aren't they?
Yeah, and this Wi-Fi system included the nursing call system that's used on our second floor.
Oh, really?
Which is a lot easier for our nurses to take care of our patients, which is a huge upgrade that they needed.
So if I'm a patient in the bed, last time I was in a hospital was 1990 after I.
That's great.
It is great. I'm very pleased by that. But after I broke my back, and I was in a ward. There were 4 of us in the ward, and by golly, one guy, he had heart issues, and he kept banging on the thing, and it wasn't reaching anybody. And the poor old boy just was having issues. This basically gets rid of that kind of problem, doesn't it?
Correct.
So how's it work now? So if I'm laying in the bed and I start banging on that thing, the bed is basically over this Wi-Fi telling the nurses station to come get me?
I think it's all integrated together, and that was before I came on board, but I'm pretty sure it's a light system, and I'm also not a nurse, so I don't know exactly how it works, but it's some kind of light system that's outside their room, and also I think a dashboard at the nurse's station for them as well.
Oh, well, where do you guys come up with your ideas in what to purchase? What kind of capital you want to raise funds for?
A lot of times, it's either administration will approach us as to if they think of something. A lot of departments as well. A lot of times, if something is a need in a department, they'll go to their manager, and then it kind of goes up to administration, and then administration will make that call as whether they wanted to bring it up to the foundation as well. But then that's usually mainly, and I don't know if the foundation has ever had an idea that they want to do something, because it's normally whatever the actual hospital administration would need. That's what we would rather provide than thinking of our own.
I'm thinking that some of the ideas the foundation might have had is, I don't know who's on the board, but somebody maybe have bad knees or something. Boy, it'd be nice if I didn't have to drive to Evansville to get that MRI
Coming
done.
soon.
Oh, really? Okay. See, I was wondering. We're going to get into. May as well start getting into the new wing now. This is right now. It's December of 2020. I remember being at a chamber meeting back in March. Was that 19? Or 18?
I think it was 7.
Was that? It might have been. I think it was 18.
Okay, maybe.
I think it was March of 18. That it was 18. And I can tell you why, but I'm not going to. Catherine Bunning Williams, explained to the community. Basically said, "This is what we're going to do." And the hospital is by far the largest employer in Fairfield, in Wayne County, and said, "This is what we're going to do." How long had the foundation known about the new hospital wing plans before something like this is announced to the public? What's the gestation period?
A year.
I came on board right after they announced it, so I'm not sure as far as.
I'm going to probably within the prior year.
Really? And then
I'm not sure, but
I mean, then we at that point we start thinking, what kind of funding? How are we going to fund this? Because the foundation is going to be but is pledging a certain percentage of the funds for the renovation, I presume. Because
Well, actually,
Are
so
we funding all of it?
No.
Well, I was going to say, if we're funding all of it, you guys got some big bucks.
Not unless you've got a really big checkbook.
I was going to say, you have a lot of guts out of that. It's a big deal.
It's a very
no,
big
I mean, we go back to what the foundation is even for. It is to raise money for new equipment and technology, different things for the hospital. So that is specific what this is for too. We are not pledging anything to help with the actual construction of this
Right.
expansion. That is all through our finance and USDA loans. What we are raising funds for is equipment,
Filling the rooms.
Yeah, I talk about it all the time. Everyone's probably getting tired of me, but it's like when you buy a house, you got to fill it with stuff too.
Yeah.
So there's all those extra expenses. So that is what we are pledging to the hospitals.
Okay.
That we're going to raise these funds to help fill in those expenses.
You know, and the interesting thing to me is you're bringing back to Fairfield some things that it used to have. I mean, we used to have obstetrics, and didn't we? I mean, we had babies were born there. I was
True.
born there.
But we
You're not
not
bringing
no.
back, but you're bringing back. I know there's a big, nice surgery theater, right?
Yes.
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 How often do you find surgical places in hospitals these days? I mean, aren't they usually shipping people off to have surgeries and that kind of stuff?
In rural areas, it's very rare.
Yes.
It's becoming less and less around in the areas, but we're very fortunate enough to have a great hospital to be able to provide these new services.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I knew that the surgery theater is that the center point, or what was the main reason the hospital needed to put this new building on?
Well, we could go into a lot of it, but when they decided, they kind of went into some community just focus groups. They went out to the community and they
Yeah.
said, what do you guys need? What do you see? And so it wasn't just administration or foundation
Right.
being like, oh, let's just add this to the hospital.
Let's have a
upgrade
show or
this."
something.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do it. But
Much
this was
needed.
more of just what did the community see as a need for them, and what could we do to help provide that need, and what would be substantial? Because obviously we need to make it needs to be a smart decision
Sure.
as to what to bring in. So
Sure.
it's very much community driven. It wasn't something administration just thought of.
Yeah.
It was something from the community.
I tell you what, let's take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about what the expansion entails, what it's going to be. I've got pictures to show of what it's going to be, as well as what it looks like now, which are two very different things.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Basically, those you'll be able to see how the sausage is made. That's probably not a good thing to say for a hospital. Sorry about that. Terrible. You're watching Big Talk with. I didn't mean to do that. That was just that's how I'm stupid. We'll be right back after this. That's Pat. That's Mariah. Back right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
No kidding. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Talking today with Pat Kenshalo along with Mariah Case. And they are with the Fairfield Memorial Hospital Foundation, which is currently underway on a large project. Tell me what the expansion entails. What are we going to be putting in this new big building to help folks out in Wayne County?
Yeah, so I'll start from the ground up, I guess. So we're building a 3-story new construction. We're building on from where our old ER is currently. So that's where you can kind of see it. It's coming out towards the main road there. Right. So we are going to be expanding our ER services. We're going to be almost doubling in our rooms.
Wow.
I don't think a lot of people understand how busy our ER facility is, especially right now, even during COVID. So that'll be tremendous for them to have all those extra rooms. Right now, we also have 2 OR suites that Dr. Mold.
I've got the picture.
Yeah.
This is going to be where? In front of beside, this is going to be just to the east of the emergency room area, right?
Yeah, this is kind of a side look of it. So right there where that car is to the left is where the entrance is now to the hospital.
Oh, okay.
So that's where you can kind of see it. So that little awning there is going to be on the side.
Okay, on the south side of the hospital.
Between the old hospital and the helipad.
Yeah.
How's that?
Okay. Yeah, we've had to take some trees down out there, haven't we?
Yeah. Yes.
The old cypress.
Yeah, those were big. Those were big old cypress. They probably kept your house cool in the winter.
Probably did.
Or in the summertime. Okay, so you said we start out with surgery and then what?
So with the surgery, we have 2 OR suites currently right now that Dr. Mold does surgeries in, and then we are going to be adding 2 more OR suites. So, we'll have 4 additional.
The current ones we're not knocking those over.
Well, we're not. No, that'll be included in our other phases that'll be happening later on. But with bringing on Corey Blanc, he's going to be our orthopedic surgeon.
He's brand new, isn't he?
Yep, he'll be coming
from Wayne City. Okay.
Yep, he'll be coming this summer, like late summer, early fall. So he'll be bringing orthopedic services, and then Lauren Williams will be coming on. And so with these additional services and providers, we are going to need room.
I cannot believe Lauren Williams is going to be already. I am so old. I remember that doggone girl, a little girl.
Yeah.
I think I was there whenever she sat on Santa's lap or something sometime, years and years and years ago. So she'll be coming in. Is she going to be a surgeon or she is a surgeon?
She's going to be a general surgeon.
Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have the surgery stuff.
Yep. 2 OR, so that'll be on our first floor. So it's expanding the ER and adding 2 OR services, and then our second floor is going to be clinical areas.
Okay.
And that's for anyone that is anything to do with surgical. So that's where Corey will see his clinic. We'll have his clinics. That's where Lauren will have her clinics. That's where we have our pain clinic. He'll be up there as well.
Okay.
And so they've done their very best to be as efficient as possible as well, because it only connects to the old hospital on the first floor.
Oh, really?
There's no connection to the other part on the second and third.
That was gonna. You've clearly figured out what my next question was going to be.
Yeah.
I was wondering if the second floor was also going to be the hospital bed area, that kind of thing, but I guess not.
Nope, it won't be connected. They thought about it, but it was just going to be too much to try to do that. But they've made it so that it's efficient enough where you don't have to worry too much about having to move a lot.
Okay.
We're actually putting our own radiology room on that second floor.
Really?
Especially with it being surgical, they want to be able to have.
And with having your orthopedist up there, you kind of need a radiology nearby.
And you need it kind of quickly, you know. And
Yeah.
with our radiology department on the first floor in the old part, they'd have to go down and over, and it'd just be too time consuming.
Yeah.
So that'll be really nice for them on that area.
So will the one on the first floor then be just dedicated to like the emergency room or something?
It'll
like that?
still run as it runs now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And they'll
okay.
have a separate one for the second floor
Oh, I
specifically.
see. All right. So then, so we've got surgery on the first floor. We've got clinics on the second floor. Third floor is the party room. Then I guess.
Third floor is, I think, what we're all so excited about.
Oh, so excited.
Really? What is it up there?
So our third floor is going to be our new skilled care unit.
Really?
Yes.
So we're moving out of the third. Are we gonna convert the current third floor to patient?
So they're still trying to figure out exactly what they want to do specifically with the current now skilled care unit, because our skilled care unit actually has not been touched. It's been maintained and but it has not been touched since they built the hospital.
It hasn't been updated.
Correct.
For a little while.
Right.
But it's been
Since
maintained.
the hospital was
yeah.
built.
Well, I must ask then, Pat, and I'm not sure if you've ever been out there whenever we performed for the people on the third floor.
I have.
Yeah.
Have you seen us all when we actually did it on the third floor as opposed to at the Christmas?
Yes, yes.
It got a little tight.
It's a little tight. So you may have your own stage with the new.
That's my question. Do we have a large meeting room or something like that inside that building? Oh, that's wonderful.
That is the great thing about the skilled care unit will be is that right now they're going to have their own eating area, their own lounge area. It's a lot more space for them.
See,
and they deserve it.
See now, Mariah, you've never seen the roasted chestnuts play in the third
Not
floor
on the
area.
third floor. Yeah.
Which I gotta tell you, we have 5 brass instruments who put out some sound. There is occasionally some noise.
You play the trumpet, right?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yes, he is.
I was gonna say I play the trumpet.
I play the tuba.
Oh, okay.
I'm the tuba player. Doug Aman's the trumpet player, one of the trumpet players. But there's a little room there on the third floor that we would occasionally use. But then before that, we were using the hallway. And we would sit, the 5 of us, in the hallway, and basically I'd be pointed at one wall so that try to dampen my sound a little bit, and everybody else was pointing down the hallway different directions, which I think we woke everybody up.
The sound radiated.
That's what she meant to say. That's what the beautiful dulcet tones.
That's right.
Radiated throughout the third floor. Well, I'm going to miss that, but I'm. What are we looking forward to on the third floor? I mean, just a new setup up there, then, huh?
Yeah, and right now too, we're gonna have about the same amount of rooms, but we're going to have all private, except 2. There'll actually be 2 semi-private that'll be available for either a husband and wife,
right,
if they'd like to stay together.
Oh, that's nice.
Because right now, what it is they have 2 rooms are joined and they're sharing a bathroom.
Yeah.
And for certain regulations and things, they're not always able to fill those rooms completely.
Right.
And so now we'll be able to have a full house up there, and we'll be able to acquire for everyone.
Well, that's wonderful. Okay, so with surgical units and stuff in the first floor, and with the all the radiology and things we're going to put in the clinics in the second floor, and then with the huge amount of with the new third floor stuff up there for the elderly care folks. I'm guessing the equipment for these people, we're probably looking, what are we trying to raise, $30 million?
Well, our campaign is for $3 million.
$3 million. Okay, I was off a 0. I was thinking you're going to be able to get that done for $3 million. That's really cool.
It's a try to help out. It's what it is. It's to go towards this and to help out with that, and let alone just even orthopedic equipment. Is going to be expensive too. So we're doing the best we can to raise all that as we can.
We would love to exceed our goal.
Sure.
But
and all of that would go towards.
We did exceed the goal back in '98, didn't we?
We did.
I mean, I was thinking then they end up raising like 1.2 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, we exceeded. So we're hoping that we can exceed the 3. We would be more than happy, and it can be put to good use.
Well, now that's exactly right. Because whatever comes on top of it, it's going to be put to good use. Well, what we'll do is we're going to tell folks when we come back how they can help. And I mean, other than, getting your checkbook out, there's all kinds of different things that the folks can do. And you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guests are Pat and Mariah. We're going to come back and wrap things up here on Big Talk right after these words. Do stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Let's get that hit right. Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We are talking about the Fairfield Memorial Hospital and the expansion there, as well as how we're paying for it. The foundation, with the foundation here is Mariah Case. She's the executive director. And alongside her is Pat Kenshalo. She's the president of the Fairfield Memorial Foundation, or Fairfield Memorial Hospital Foundation. And in addition, one thing I didn't even realize or hadn't thought about over the course of this expansion and all these buildings, this building going up, and by the way, I have pictures of stuff. It's just construction. You don't need to see that. Here's what it's going to look like. Where's the emergency room going to be? Are we doing something with the emergency room right now too?
So currently right now, yes, the emergency will be on that first floor. We are also providing our urgent care that we have right now. It's in a Horizon Clinic. We will be bringing that over. So they'll be right next to each other. So it'll be a lot more convenient. At the time when the community thought the urgent care be a need.
Yeah.
We said that's great, but this is the only place we can put it.
That's the thing, and that's the thing that folks don't even think about until you go out there. You would think emergency and urgent would be next to each other because somebody's going to do a triage, right? And basically,
Well, and they're sister departments. They should be near each other.
Right.
But yeah. And that's kind of the hard part right now. They're kind of on opposite ends.
all right, so I've got that picture. Where's it going to be here now?
So they'll be right there. Those two doors that you walk in, you'll go right into where you can either go to the right or to the left,
Okay.
to urgent care or to the ER. And they also will be connecting in the back. So whether you go into urgent care and they realize this needs to go to the emergency room, they're all going to be right there connected to be able to help out.
Pat, so that won't be the main entrance to the hospital then, will it?
Well, no, there
The
will
main entrance will stay.
Yeah, the main
Right.
entrance
The main
will
entrance
still
is
be
gonna
where
stay.
it is,
Okay.
but that will be kind of, we have emergency, or there's
Right.
doors down by the emergency room
Yeah.
now, so that will be.
Yeah, I just wanted, I guess I just wanted to clarify for myself because, and that's why the auxiliary is there to
To give you direction.
That's exactly right. To give direction on where you are. It won't take too long till everybody knows where they're going. Okay, so moving the urgent care over, that's got to be really beneficial to folks.
Oh, tremendously.
Okay, let's take a look at some of this real quickly. Look at some of the construction going. And this is early on, and I'm guessing that's toward the south, or that truck is on the south side of the building.
That is.
This is the first floor or the second floor?
Looks like it's the second floor.
Okay, so the reason I ask is because I've got I guess I don't have it
Right
lined
now,
up.
they all look alike.
Yeah, they do all kind of look alike. This one is looking over are we looking toward the rear, aren't we?
Yes. So you're kind of looking at the hospital.
So this would be third floor over the back of the hospital right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I can understand now then why they're not going to connect, because they're different level floors, aren't they? A little bit.
A little
Taller
bit,
floors.
yeah. They
Okay.
would be able to connect them on the, I think that's the north side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is about a month and a half ago. This is what folks were seeing in late September, mid-October, or something like that. It's beginning to move a little quicker.
There you go.
Because
called the skin.
They're skinning it.
Yeah.
Right.
And once you put the skin on, once you get the skin on, that's when you start really tearing into the inside of it, right?
Yes. Yeah. They are hoping to get that skin completed end of the year, beginning of the new year. They're really working hard to get that done so they can continuously to work in the colder months.
Well, you
too,
see,
though,
you want the skin on before it gets cold.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think that picture was that wasn't that long ago. That was a couple of
That
days
skin
ago.
one was, I think, last week's picture.
Yeah.
But they've done, even just over a few days,
Yeah.
they can move pretty quickly. It changes.
Well, I tell you what, the Shauna keeps sending pictures. Shauna Lampley, or
Williams.
Shauna Williams sends pictures all the time for that skin, and for the expansion. She's very good at it. Okay, I'm in the community. I'm in Wayne County, or I'm in Edwards County. I'm going to be using this hospital. And I see this, I presume this is going to be a boon to your community, to any community. It would be a boon to any community. How do I go about, what are the best ways for me to try to help?
There's so many different ways, and right now a lot of it's just like our foundation. We're just trying to have those conversations with people. And it's fundraising. So it's just people know what we're doing, people know what we're asking. But what we're really trying to just explain to people is what this money is actually for, and trying to let them know how important it is to the community.
What are you finding when you go into the community? What's the reception? Are folks aware, or do you is it a continuing education process?
At the beginning, it was kind of a little bit of them just wanting to know information about it, not necessarily having to educate them on it. But now they do know. Mariah Case is calling. I want to know what
Mariah's
she wants.
calling. I know what's going on.
Or I got another piece of mail from them. So not a lot of it's just now they know. It's just whether they know what they want to give or how they want to give it, because there is multiple ways. Obviously cash, check, but we have a lot of people that are doing with IRAs. People are doing it planned giving that we have. People are leaving stuff in their wills and their estates and stuff. So
you
there's
can
a lot of
do
different
stuff
ways.
like that before you pass away, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Leave it in your will, but you don't want to. I'm not rushing that along.
Yes. Yeah.
And now, last time we did bricks. Are we doing bricks and stuff now?
I don't believe we haven't decided completely on if we're going to do bricks or not, but there will be some kind of recognition in the new part of the hospital that'll state everyone who has donated to it. Now, we do have naming opportunities for people that want to give. We do have figures for those. If you can give this much, we can give you naming rights. And I have gotten permission to say this, but we do have someone who has named our skill care unit.
Oh, really?
Yep, and that is going to be the Jimmy and Rosemary Cox Care Center.
Jimmy and Rosemary. I worked with Rosemary for 5 or 6 years, a long time ago. I'm glad to hear she's doing well, and that is wonderful for Jimmy and Rosemary to do that.
Yeah, so they'll be named our new skill care unit on the 3rd floor. Will now be known as that.
Well, that's outstanding, and and the thing is that is money. And Pat, you know this. That is money from the community where they were able to build up their nest eggs. That all came from the community, and it goes back to the community. That's the important thing.
Playing it forward.
There you go. That's the important thing. You need the community takes care of itself like that, don't
That's
they?
right.
And that's when I've been going out and talking to people. I'm truly amazed because I'm an Edwards County girl. So I'm going out and I'm finding out all these different connections, just even with the Wayne County people, of how willing the Wayne County people are wanting to give back to this community, and not just Wayne County specifically, but just in general, just everyone
dealing
around.
With folks from Jefferson County and Edwards County, Mount Carmel. You're dealing with, and
anyone that uses a facility.
Clay County.
It's tremendous to see people coming in and say, I go to a doctor here and I want to keep our hospital. And Pat could probably say a little more about it, but I know we've talked about the Carmi. They don't have their hospital anymore, and they've had people come. I'll let you tell a story.
Okay.
But
just real quick. When Carmi Hospital closed down, and it was maybe a couple months after that, there was a gentleman stopped at the volunteer desk, and he was needing some directions. And in the course of the conversation, he said, "I'm from Carmi. We just lost our hospital." And I said, "Yes, I know, sorry about that." And he said, "You people do not realize," and
the importance.
You don't realize how important or how much you need to keep your hospital. We lost ours. And he pointed his finger at me and he said, "You do whatever you can to make sure you don't lose your hospital."
I don't think he realized he was talking to the foundation
president. The foundation president, yeah.
It's like, "Yes, sir, I will do my very best."
But that's the thing, you don't realize how important a good hospital is until it's gone.
And we keep growing and getting better all the time. I mean, yes, there are things we can't do, but what we do well. And
that is something through this campaign that we've talked about is we're wanting to bring stuff so that we don't have to travel so far. Like you talked about, even orthopedics in Effingham or going somewhere. They're trying to bring services back to our hometown so that we don't, and so that we can feel that comfort of being in our hometown.
What's the best way for folks to get more information? I mean, do you have a FMH website, a foundation website, or
we do have our foundation. It's on. You can go to the hospital's website and you can go to the foundation page.
Okay.
But if you're wanting to just know information in general about like kind of the update of the expansion, our Facebook page, we put up weekly updates on that, and then contact me. I'm happy to give any information. We try to send out as much information as we can.
What's the phone number of the hospital to get a hold of to contact you, Mariah?
They'll be at 847-8297, I believe. I haven't dialed my own phone number.
What did I do with your card?
It's gone.
847-8297.
I believe so.
Well,
there it is.
Yeah, that was right. 847-8297. Well, I tell you what.
I'm going to blame it on the pregnancy brain.
No. I was going to mention another reason that people have fog, but I'm not going to mention it because we've made it through the whole show.
But we can say it significally of how well the community and the hospital during this time.
Okay,
well, we can say it that way. It's a good positive.
There you go. Best of luck to you. And if you want more information, again, give them a call at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Mariah Case would be glad to help you out. And Pat, thank you for being here. Mariah, thank you so much for coming up, guys. Best of luck on the fundraising. Hey, folks, enjoy your day. We'll see y'all next time. Have a big day. Big talk with Bruce Dickey. See you soon.
Bye.